Boyo. Boyo.
Yeah, the stream is not
Die. Boyo. Oh man. Hey. Oh, I can't.
So you can't just click.
Okay, I'm just waving her arms in the air, which is totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Kind of friend you never see yourself making today. Just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. Question mark. We used to watch sleep together. I'm gonna do myself.
Guess what it says.
She would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh man. Get that your background right there. Just screenshot that picture. I overslept again. Caught you this time. Maybe, but only. Sorry. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's a
No, you should quit.
People stare at you acting weird, and I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Never. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the street, speckled with other students making their daily commute. I love how she says the name. It's great.
Thomas, to no, never.
Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Question mark? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining the clubs.
It's always fault, dude.
That's not true. You told me you wouldn't join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations while I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on the average while spending my free times on games and anime. Me? Uh-huh. I was talking about how I was worried. I don't know, that's a thing. Happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die. I'm becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right?
I mean, she does. Wait, what? No spoilers.
Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Well, you at least promised me you'd try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. That eraser there was very motivating. Staring at that. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. What is this, our school?
Yeah. wire split. Yeah,
Sayori must come to class while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized I'm only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you come to my club, Sayori. It's like a sitcom. It's like, oh, Sayori. Da-da-da-da-da. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Oh. Sayori's vice president of the literature club.
Too much.
Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new meme. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I'm going to the anime club. Please. Why do you care so much anyway? This game would be way better if it was about the anime club.
So what'd you do instead of writing poetry? You just make anime?
Just draw hentai. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Natsuki. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh.
Continue.
Shut up. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's kill ourselves. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yep.
Sounds like a good trade, as long as it's not chocolate.
I did, follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. There's a new members here. Don't call me a new member, says Saga. I glance around the room. Girl number 1. Pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Why did that room increasingly get it darker when she said that?
Don't worry about it.
You brought a boy.
Natsuki.
Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, it's Saga. What a nice surprise.
When I first saw her, I thought they were. I didn't realize that was a bow. I thought they were cat ears.
Oh my god. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
There's literally. Okay.
What you looking at? That's what I'm looking at.
What?
Looking at that closet back there.
That's a nice closet.
That's a nice
I can't
desk.
even see John in there.
It's a nice desk right there. John just sticks his head out right here.
Hey, how are you?
Want to say something? Say it. Sorry, Natsuki. Girl with the sour attitude. His name is apparently Natsuki. Is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. It's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other
She
girl.
looks a little far away to be saying that quietly to your ear.
Yeah. Anyway, that is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club, and don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparable, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up.
More mature.
Kill yourself. Looks like Sayori and Natsuki. She's got nice hair. Nice to meet both of you. Sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? No, I don't. That's right. Okay, it's great to see you again. Okay. Monica smiles sweetly. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. Lol. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica, says Bitch Lazaga. Come sit down. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited, she says, putting her fingers together. Like the meme word. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. That closet right there. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. They don't let you choose. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
What is that smile?
I don't know. It's a realistic smile. Very realistic for a game by anime. Why? Like, okay, these look like cartoon, obviously, and this one looks really freaking realistic. What is wrong with this one?
This one else real quick. There we go.
Okay, buddy. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats, like me. Me, IRL. The whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate were used to make use. Sorry, Tyler.
You're not the first person to make that joke.
So cute. I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. Where's Yuri during all this? It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. Wow. Basic bitch. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Natsuki, what's wrong? I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. No, she didn't. This is really good, says Bitch Lazaga. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. She looks like she's about to cry. She's got like that anime look in her eyes.
Her eyes are closed, John.
Shut up. But not for you, you dummy. Closes.
No.
She hurt my feelings. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. There's Yuri. She carefully placed the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Question mark? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. No, they didn't. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh boy. Why? What book?
Poetry.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean,
Insulted.
I meant that, insulted. Insult. Derek. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad, Yuri said. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. She's had that same smile on her for like a minute now. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. Her eyebrows didn't move. So, what made you consider the literature club? Sayori dragged me here. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Oh my god. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? History. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year's debate? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for our events. Publicity. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Like porno. I'd much...
Gosh.
Shut up. And if it encourages others to go into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader, says Sayori. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Ooh.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. When are we gonna get to the poems?
It takes a minute.
I'm confident. It's been like an hour. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. John in the back there disagrees, so such different girls are interested in the same goal. Dating me. Monica must have really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. How do you have any enthusiasm about literature?
It was good.
So, Pixel Saga, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, mangas. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. How did I know he was going to say that? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. It's like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. She doesn't look sad. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Because people do that, I guess. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fancy worlds. Fantasy, not fancy. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Morty.
Yeah.
Yuri goes on and clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I find comfort. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, John up back there knows what you're talking about. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Good job, Yuri. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to, and at the minimal level, I hate my life. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with the Rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Why is that? Well, I just Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? I hate mine. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called, I'll say it out loud, give me that back. Fine, fine. Cupcake's your poem. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sarah puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Those eyes say otherwise. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you even write? Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable about sharing. Natsuki doesn't like sharing. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment and stare at the closet when John walks out. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. I want to go home. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the literature club. Isn't that right, Sazaga? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club! Exclamation point! Sayori must have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Every single one of them was going to kill himself because I don't want to join. I'm sorry, I thought, it's a Zaga. Da, 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 da. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-handed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. They're not lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Same. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. Monica just literally disintegrated everyone.
Well, that's what she does.
I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Bitch, Lazaga. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee. I guess I can't really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Since we're already done here, do you want to walk home together? Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for class. Sure, might as well. Yay. That's a matter of 2 seconds. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance, and sure, good fortune will find me. I guess in search of writing a poem tonight. Oh boy, I can write a poem.
Gotta go. Pretty Yuri. Okay.
Yuri.
Mm.
Which one is that? Oh, that's the broken.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm bad at this part. Graveyard. Yeah. Scars.
She likes scary stuff.
Yeah. No.
Dang it.
Oh.
Philosophy, maybe?
Okay.
Frightening. She likes horror.
Well, yeah, but that's not the only thing she likes.
Well, that's the only thing I freaking remember. She likes horror and books, yeah. Analysis. Broken. Where's broken at?
No.
Dang it. Marriage. Fantasy. She likes fantasy. Oh my god! I hate my life! Unrestrained. Dark. I don't want to go dark. Crap!
Gosh.
Let me kill myself. Existence. Existence. Teen.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Depression.
Mm-hmm.
No, that wouldn't be her. That would probably be Sayori over here. Boop.
Yeah, that'd probably be
Natsuki. Chocolate. No, that would also be Natsuki. Where's Monica?
Monica, you can't go for Monica.
Yeah.
Go with COVID. Yeah.
A. Anger would be Natsuki.
Horror. Like literally, there's a word horror.
Sucks. Lust. Death. My god.
Yeah.
Death and misery would probably be her. I don't even know what this means. Lust. Vanilla. That would be Natsuki. Shopping. Probably Natsuki.
Or.
Incapable.
Yeah.
After unrequited romance, no. Insight.
Yeah.
Hey. Not child. Kawaii. That would be Natsuki. Uncanny. Whisper. Crap.
Why is it whisper?
Why is that Natsuki? Well, I guess whisper. Pink. Yep, that's totally Yuri over here. Why does this keep happening? Raindrops.
Despise.
Hopeless.
Hopeless.
Despise. Hopeless.
Despise.
A. Cry. Dang it.
Oh, I would have said expression.
Now that I think, yeah. Memories is definitely gonna be.
Extreme.
Peace. Essence. Imagination. Nature, feather, time, milk, crimson, wrath.
Crimson. That's red.
That's probably hurt.
She's
She's also got red on her. They all have red. Let me just go with crimson. Hey, it worked. Disoriented. Fickle.
okay.
Massacre. Sadness. I knew that would be her right as I clicked it. I was like, oh yeah, uncontrollable. Yeah, we got mostly Yuri. I can't Zaga. I'm gonna just call him Zaga. Good to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Lazaga. John, make me some lasagna. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, Mikey deserves any slack. Natsuki's mean. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I like manga. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Those eyes say differently. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Ozaga always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, cleaning other things. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. I don't think we need to bring this up, Lazaga. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Yes, you are, Yuri. How come you and Lazaga can become good friends, too? That face says different. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situations you put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Sayori. Not really, don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's run out. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Is it a manga? Pulls out a book. Oh, I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Not. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Mana to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Mana grab and sharing conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried into a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, probably looking for John.
Manga.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the very few first pages. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second, but that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just facing her. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed you in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this. That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread something, not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Because it doesn't sign. Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyways? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book's titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. That's interesting. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life's in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? No. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Mazaga? I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so sour and repulsive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you start related to the protagonists, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. The literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book out of my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? Nope. You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That's it. Reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just Yuri. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Aha. Here, this should work, right? I set my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold the book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh boy, this is a different angle.
Yeah.
Yuri takes her left arm, and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. On the right side of the book. Yeah. We're huddling even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face when she's in the corner of my vision.
Her eyes.
Yeah, I saw that. Turn the page. I'm sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. And her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. I want to make another poem. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volitation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Her thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, she catches it on her own thumb. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Think so? How does she? She's more blunt in a lot of ways. She also second guesses everything that she says and does. But she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of your own mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Ozaga, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm gonna admit that that's kind of cute. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Finally.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri sails spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? We'll count it down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or should you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read it a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. Feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. We already finished chapter 1, so. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Nope. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Can't wait, Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is one wrinkled up, loosely torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show it to first? Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri's poem, I notice her eyes light. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Nope. Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate you. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. What kind of writing experience do you have? You're used to imaginary and metaphors in case you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my phone again. Well, I know that. I just meant Yuri chose soft, unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's more specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick it up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are broken. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Goodness. There's so many different skills and techniques to go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, building them, and letting them work together is probably the most challenging part. Right, Kai? It might take you some time, but it comes a lot with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki will be a bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing herself to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. As if a rare opportunity to her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh boy. I have to set up for this. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light trickles. I flicker back. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. It's okay, Yuri. I wasn't thinking at all. But it took you a long time to read. I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Osaka. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn for you, though. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Can she shut up now? Yours was impressive too, so if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Osaka. Me too. I have to do this with every single one. I'm gonna kill myself.
You know what we should do, Josh?
What? Are we saving? Good. No.
Wow. Why?
Wait, let me finish this part.
Yeah.
And then stop. Let's talk this. This is a good poem, Osaka. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy you would be writing poems in spare time? I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me.
I want to know what the main character looks like.
Same. I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. Really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're a late part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. It's like I said before, Osaka. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori.
You're supposed to read stuff.
I was just skipping, because that was like, it was just stupid, like, talking. I wanted to read the poem. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above and the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay then. She must have been hungry when she made that. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Just a little bit for a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Yeah, especially the last one. I made eggs and toast. Okay, even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. There's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Hee hee. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Save Monica for last. Zaga, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Okay then. Just close this game. Deletes. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what, you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. That was terrible, Natsuki. Kill yourself. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Yeah, because I didn't. Well, everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? The writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Huh. Make that your background picture. That picture of her face right there. She has now.
What?
I want to fly. Who should I show my poem to next? No one. No one. No. Hi, Lazaga. Having a good time. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Lazaga. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. I was going oof in my head. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why I even tried to try. I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for you to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Well, okay. When you skip the entire point of a visual novel. You know, the reading. Hole in wall. Ridiculous. Angry boyfriend. Me. I'll never know. I think it's trash.
Oh, I like it. He likes all the poems.
Because they're girls and he doesn't want to hurt their feelings.
Satisfaction.
Just. Ew. I hate my life.
You're not there. Just not gonna take your advice.
I'm not taking anyone's advice. What?
Exactly, Yuri.
Yuri. Why did the music stop? Okay. Why did the music stop for a second?
Read it. And they're asking which pony like it.
Matsuki said I'm gonna die. Let me go home.
Yeah, we're going home.
Yay, home. Save.
Are you not gonna